वेलकम टू माई ऑडियो डायरी। अभी वक्त है रात के 11:45 और आज का डेट है 12 जनवरी 2024। आज कोई पढ़ाई नहीं हो पाया क्योंकि दिन भर मैं व्यस्त रहा नकली चीज़ों में। जी हाँ, I'm little sad. Why I'm sad, I don't know. But yeah, I am sad. Thing happens. Let it be. अभी थोड़ा खुद के साथ बैठना भी सही रहता है। बैठ लेते हैं, सही लगेगा। Let's read something on atomic habits. The cues that can trigger a habit come in a wide range of form: the feel of your phone buzzing in a pocket, the smell of chocolate chip cookies, the sound of ambulance siren. But the two most common cues are time and location. Implementation and intention. Leverage both of these cues. Broadly speaking, the format for creating an implementation intention is: when situation X arises, I will perform response Y. Hundreds of studies have shown that implementation intention are effective for sticking to our goals, whether it is writing down the exact time and date of when you will get a flu shot or recording the time of your colonoscopy appointment. They increase the odds that people will stick with habits like recycling, studying, going to sleep early, and stopping smoking. Researchers have even found that voter turnout increases when people are forced to create implementation intention by answering questions like what route are you taking to the polling station? At what time are you planning to go? What bus will get you there? Other successful government programs have prompted citizens to make a clear plan to send taxes in on time or provide direction on when and where to pay late traffic bills. The punchline is clear. People who make a specific plan for when and where they will perform a new habit are more likely to follow through. The thing to take care is when you make how to do or how you will perform the things, the new habit are more likely to follow through. The next thing is written is: too many people try to change their habits without these basic details figured out. We will tell ourselves I'm going to eat healthier or I'm going to write more, but we never say when and where these habits are going to happen. We leave it up to chance and hope that we will just remember to do it or feel motivated at the right time. An implementation intention sweeps away foggy notions like I want to work out more or I want to be more productive or I should vote and transform them into a concrete plan of action. Many people think they lack motivation when what they really lack is clarity. It's not always obvious when and where to take action. Some people spend their entire lives waiting for the time to be right to make an improvement. Once an implementation intention has been set, you don't have to wait for inspiration to strike. Do I write a chapter today or not? Do I meditate this morning or at lunch? When the moment of action occurs, there is no need to make a decision. Simply follow your predetermined plan. The simple way to apply this strategy to your habits is to fill out the sentence. I will dash at I will bracket behavior at this in location this. So for tomorrow, example, I will run at 6 a.m. in Forest Park. Meditation, I will meditate for 1 minute at 7 a.m. in my kitchen. Studying, I will study Spanish for 20 minutes at 6 p.m. in my bedroom. Exercise, I will exercise for 1 hour at 5 p.m. in my local gym. Marriage, I will make my partner a cup of tea at 8 a.m. in the kitchen. If you are not sure where to start your habit, try the first day of week, month or year. People are more likely to take action at those time because hope is usually higher. Yes, if we have hope, we have a reason to take action. A fresh start feels motivating. This is a tech thing. A fresh start feels motivating. There is another benefit to implementation intention. Being specific about what you want and how you will achieve it helps you say no to things that derail progress, distort your attention, and pull you up course. We often say yes to little requests because we are not clear enough about what we need to be doing instead. Let's read that. We often say yes to little requests because we are not clear enough about what we need to be doing instead. When your dreams are vague, it's easy to rationalize little exertion all day long and never get around to those specific things you need to do succeed. Give our habits a time and a space to live in the world. The goal is to make the time and location so obvious that with enough repetition you get an urge to do the right thing at the right time, even if you can't say why. As the writer Jason Zweig noted, obviously you are never going to just work out without conscious thought, but like a dog salivating at a pail. Maybe you start to get antsy around the time of the day you normally work out. There are many ways to use implementation intention in your life and work. My favorite approach is one I learned from Stanford professor Vijay Phogan. It is a strategy I refer to as a habit stacking. Habit, stat- habit stacking is a simple plan to overhaul your habits. The French philosopher the French philosopher Denis Diderot lived nearly his entire life in poverty, but that all changed one day in 1765. Diderot's daughter was about to be married and he could not afford to pay for the wedding. Despite his lack of wealth, Diderot was well known for his role as the co-founder and writer of Encyclopedia, one of the most comprehensive encyclopedias of time. When Catherine the Great, the Empress of Russia, heard of Diderot's financial troubles, her heart went out to him. She was a book lover and greatly enjoyed his encyclopedia. She offered to buy Diderot's personal library for more than £1,000, which is more than 150,000 today. Suddenly, Diderot had money to spare. With his new wealth, he not only paid for the wedding but also acquired a scarlet robe for himself. Diderot's scarlet robe was beautiful, so beautiful in fact that he immediately noticed how out of place it seemed when surrounded by his more common possession. He wrote that there was no more coordination, no more unity, no more beauty between his elegant robe and the rest of his stuff. Diderot soon felt the urge to upgrade his possessions. He replaced his robe with one from Damascus. He decorated his home with expensive sculptures. He bought a mirror to place above the mantel and a better kitchen table. He tossed aside his old straw chair for a leather one. Like falling dominoes, one purchased led to the other. Diderot's behavior is not uncommon. In fact, The tendency for one purchase to lead to another one has a name, the Detroit effect. The Detroit effect states that obtaining a new possession often creates a spiral of consumption that leads to the additional purchases. You can spot this pattern everywhere. You buy a dress and have to get a new shoe and earrings to match. You buy a couch and suddenly question the layout of your entire living room. You buy a toy for your child and soon find yourself purchasing all of the accessories that go with it. It's a chain reaction to purchase. Many human behavior follow this cycle. You often decide what to do next based on what you have just finished doing. Going to bathroom leads to washing and drying your hands, which reminds you that you need to put the dirty towels in the laundry, so you add laundry detergent to the shopping list, and so on. No behavior happens in isolation. Each action becomes a cue that triggers the next behavior. Why is this important? When it comes to building a new habits, you can use the connectedness of behavior to your advantage. One of the best way to build a new habit is to identify a current habit you already do each day and then stack your new behavior on top of this. Is called habit stacking. Habit stacking is a special form of an implementation intention. Rather than pairing your new habit with a particular time and a location, you pair it with current habit. This method, which was created by BJ Fogg as a part of this of his tiny habit program, and can be used to design an obviously cue for nearly any habit. The habit stacking formula is after this I will this. After current habit I will do new habit. For example, meditation. After I pour my cup of coffee each morning, I will meditation for 1 minute. Actually, after I take off my work shoe, I will immediately change into my workout clothes. So there is gratitude. After I sit down to dinner, I will say one thing I'm grateful for that happened today. Marriage. After I get into bed at night, I will give my partner a kiss. Safety. After I put on my running shoes, I will text a friend or family member where I am running and how long it will take. The key is to tie your desired behavior into something you already do each day. Once you have mastered this basic structure, you can begin to create a larger stacks by chaining small habits together. This allows you to take advantage of the natural momentum that comes from one behavior leading into the question is how you remember those things. So but there is a problem. So here it is written like after I pour my morning cup of coffee, I will meditate for 60 seconds. After I meditate for 60 seconds, I will write my to-do list for the day. After I write my to-do list for the day, I will immediately begin my first task. Okay, so there are three beginning. That's good. But why drink coffee every day? My question is. So my next so I have a problem when I wake early when I woke in the morning, I search for my phone. So when I search for my phone, I go to YouTube. When I go to YouTube, I watch 60 seconds of shorts. When I watch 160 seconds of shorts, then I fall into 30 minutes of watching shorts, and my day starts from there. I take my phone with me to the bathroom. Then the day got delayed. So let's take the control of my time and do the thing which I needed mostly. That is for the today, guys. Bye. I'm just talking rubbish today.